We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. The Twins are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Rosario leads off second with nobody out. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Luis Arias, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Blandino onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. A 0 for the Twins in their half of the first. Indians coming up. You've tuned in to MLB Network. Randy Dobnak is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Now here it comes. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind. And you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Alex Blandino.
Now in the box, Alex Blandino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Kepler is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Astudillo will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Mitch Garver, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting 8.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
0-1, no strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Tribe leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the stretch. No one out with a runner at second. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting it, the left fielder.
So striding in, Domingo Santana. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tauchman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2.
So stepping in, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 1-0.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day, they have more base hits than any team in Major League Baseball. One coach told me he's never seen a group of hitters so dedicated to their craft and consistent in their approach from day to day. He said opposing pitchers know what they're getting into when they match up against our guys, and that is not an easy feeling. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Perez.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, the second baseman, Alex Blandino.
And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, number 14 on the season, as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Josh Donaldson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1-0 the count. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now back, the center fielder, William Astudillo.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Matt Bowman answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Williams Astudillo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll reach for it, but this skips on by, and that might chase two home. And this will bang up against the wall. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Up next to the Twins, the designated hitter, Alex.
At the plate now, Alex Avila, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. In his career, Kepler has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter number 2.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And a ball 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
This is popped up. Lindor is there to put it away and finally put an end to the 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Leading up for the Indians, the right
Ready to
fielder,
go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in, the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Arias has a play. 1 out.
now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped him up. Arias waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Smoke toward the hole. Gloved by Santana. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. That misses 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Alex Avila, and he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Here's a high pop-up. Blandino shading to his right. And that retires the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Indians 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24. Come and go. Santana.
Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Jonathan Holder takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 56.
Stepping in now, Luis Arraez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down to 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Alex Avila. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. In the air now, out to left. Santana is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, Hero, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Blandino stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Gonzalez for 1. Back to first. And great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Indians able to get one back thanks to the home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 9-2 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he popped him up, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching.
Oliver Perez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Get a run on 2 hits.
For the traditional 7th inning.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
They're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
First baseman.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But a solo home run. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
To the plate now, Williams Astudillo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Alex Avila. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mike Tauchman is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Alex Blandino.
Stepping in, Alex Blandino. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery. In there, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Rosario coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Popped him up. Gonzalez is there for it. And that's the third out. Strand a couple. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The next Twin up, Max Kepler. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two and 1. To 2 and 2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Luis Arias, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Tries to go the other way, as this is in the air to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. At the plate now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Cruz hits a little over the 270 mark. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Santana has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the. Tyler Duffy, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Striding in, Jose Ramirez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Oscar.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Cleveland. Skied into straightaway right. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made and the